Let's start off with the shoulder. How is it? You've had 6 days now go by, and you were moving it around a little bit?
Yeah, I'm moving around a little bit. We started, you know, the first 3 days, you got to let it quiet down. Anytime you start sticking some things into your shoulders, you know, you're going to disrupt the, joint itself. But, you know, we're going to move it around a little bit now. Hopefully Monday we can start with some weight training. You know, my heart says I want to play in this Buffalo game. The doctors keep telling me to wait just a little bit longer and let it get strong. I'm going to play it by ear. You know, I missed the game out here too much, and playing like a coach is not fun.
Tell us exactly what they did. You know, we're used to hearing, oh, yeah, the player's undergone arthroscopic surgery and so on, but exactly what did they do to your shoulder?
Well, you know, to start off with, they went inside expecting to find one thing, and they found another thing. They didn't think that there would be any cartilage damage, and when they went inside, they saw that my joint had a hole in it, and there was a piece of cartilage, kind of like a rip in a shirt where the material doesn't come all the way off and it's just flapping around. And what that did is anytime you moved your shoulder one way, it would flap one way, move it the other way, and it'd flap the other way, and it would just cause my shoulder to lock, and it would really make it basically immobile. I didn't really understand the severity of the shoulder injury. They said that if I hadn't got it done at that point in time, that there might have been some irreparable damage done toward the end of the season. But right now, I'm glad it's done. I'm looking forward to get it well, strong, so I can get back there and get the stretch going.
Okay, the rehabilitation process that you go through, the practice. We saw you playing catch with Dave Craig this week as he's trying to work himself back as well. Yeah. Obviously, you don't throw the ball a lot, but it gives you a chance to kind of work it.
Yeah, it does. What it does is anytime you get the motion back, that's the first thing you got to do. As soon as you get the motion back, then the strength will come back a lot quicker. Like I said, I've got 2 holes in my joint right now where they went in with the scope, and that has to heal first. Once that heals, then I can start to move it around a little bit. The motion will come back, and then I can start with the weight training, and the weight training will cause the strength to come back.
What about taking hits? I mean, you in essence, as everybody has reported in the last few weeks, were kind of playing with one arm almost, and you couldn't take a hit without severe pain. How long will it take before you can really take a good shot again?
Well, I guess we'll find out the first time I go out there. You know, I'm not really going to think about it. Probably subconsciously I'll have some of the memory back of my shoulder, but I'm going to have to go out there and play with it a few weeks, and as long as I can wrap people up, then I'm not real concerned about it. My biggest concern at this point in time is getting it healed and getting it strong so I can get back out there and play some ball.
Tony and Sam are back in the studio with a question for you. Gentlemen?
Brian, Tony Ventrella, what if you decide you want to play against Jim Kelly Sunday, but Coach Knox says no? Whose final decision is it?
That's a good question. You know, Chuck makes the final decision on all his players, and you know, I'll have to go with his, you know, like I said earlier in the week, he's wise about players and their injuries. You know, like I said before, you know, I want to go with my heart and I want to play, and today was the first game that I've ever missed, and you know, it's hard for me to sit on the sideline and not play the game, but being out there and I can help Dave and I can help Darren in a coaching standpoint, which is, it's tough, but anything I can do to help the team, I'm going to help the team in that respects.
Well, good luck. We hope you get back in there soon. It could be frustrating to stand on the sideline and watch Kelly when you can't get out there and try to nail him a couple times.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to get back out there as quick as I can.
All right, good.